Hey everybody, welcome back to Typical American. Today we're going to keep it kind of informal. I know I've only done 2 videos and they've been pretty informal. I've just been explaining how to do a couple things on a website. So today's going to be a little bit different. Today's going to be a little bit longer of a video, not as short as the other ones. I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about today. Today's 9/11. And not a lot of people talk about 9/11 anymore. I don't know if people are just moving on from what happened. But as a nation, I think we should really remember what happened that day. That was the first major attack on the U.S. soil since Pearl Harbor. And so I just kind of want everyone to take a moment and remember why today is important to them. For me, I can tell you where I was when 9/11 happened. I was sitting in my living room at home watching TV, and I was only 9 years old at the time. But my mother comes rolling into the living room and changes the channel. Of course, I was mad. I was watching SpongeBob. I thought that was cool. And then she just changed it, and I was like, "Oh." But she's over there in the corner. She's bawling her eyes out. I had no idea what was going on. I'm sitting there looking at the TV, watching a smoking, burning tower and a plane coming out of nowhere and slamming into the side of that tower. And just nothing really clicked for me then, other than I was seeing this happen on television. It didn't really become important to me until I actually was able to understand what happened. I was sitting in class not long after, and the teacher actually made us watch the footage for it and explained to us what happened. And after that, I really got my "where were you on 9/11" moment, and I was angry. I was so angry because someone had the audacity to attack the U.S. on U.S. soil, and that's why that particular day is important to me, as well as remembering what happened to all those innocent people. That's just horrific. Even thinking about it now. It was 18 years ago, and I still get the same feeling. Don't focus on the who, like who did it. Don't focus on the why, because none of that really matters. Because the people that did it were wicked, right? Terrible, terrible people, killing thousands and thousands of innocent people for their ideology and because they have something against the United States. Focus on the loved ones of many that were lost that day. Think of those people. Focus on the brave souls that ran into that building and risked life and limb to save another life. Focus on how it made you feel that day. I don't know where you were, and I'd like to know. Put it down in the comments. I'd like to know where you were and how it made you feel on 9/11. I think that's going to be a great discussion topic. Take a few minutes today, if you haven't already. I know it's kind of late in the day, but stop and thank a first responder. Talk about why they do what they do. Ask them about what they go through on a daily basis. Just kind of get to know a first responder. And if you are a first responder and you're watching this, thank you. Really, you guys make such a difference for your communities. Police, fire, EMS. You guys just play a crucial part in keeping your communities safe and secure. And for that, I'm grateful. I want to take a moment and remember the fallen the brave souls of the men and women that went and served after 9/11 in the conflicts that followed. Remember what our flag stands for. Remember why it's important for us as Americans and as a nation to come together, even when we're not coming together for a tragedy, right? We should always be a united nation, and that's really important to me. Watching the ability of this country to come together and pull together as a whole during 9/11 allows me to know that this could happen all the time. Our country could always be like that. And last but not least, I want you guys to take tonight and be with your families. Show them why they're important to you. And if that's not possible for you, grab somebody that's close to you. Show them why they're important. Sit down, talk to them, ask them about where they were on 9/11. Go talk to your neighbor. I know for a lot of people that's they're just not comfortable to doing that, but go talk to them. Find out who they are. Get to know your neighbors. I feel like if a lot more of us do that, then a lot tighter knit this country is going to be. So, God bless. Never forget. And this is your typical American signing out. Thank you, everybody.